And we are back, folks, for another edition of the Michigan Recruiting Insider with one of the top players in the country, the number 3 receiver in America, number 18 overall from Miami Northwestern High School, Calvin Russel. His first trip to the University of Michigan. Calvin, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Nice to be up here in Michigan, Ann Arbor.
All right, man. So you made it up here, but before we get into recruiting and talking about how things have exploded for you on the recruiting scene, let's go back to the beginnings of your football journey. There had to be a moment when you knew things were different for you, when you knew things were just a little bit better than all the rest. When did you know you were just a little bit better than all the rest of the guys on the field?
Definitely. It took some time, but when I got to high school, my 9th grade year was playing Columbus. I was on the sideline that year. And then we had a great quarterback. He was a star, Teron Dickens, and so he got hurt. So I had to step up at quarterback. But I ain't played quarterback since I was like 10 years old. I stepped in. I did a great job. Led the team. We lost on the game-winning drive. I think we got all the way to the 10, and then we dropped a fade ball. So after that game, it was just like the confidence was there, and I just knew I had it. And then ever since then, I just been working to do better, working to get better, and then I started taking my talents. I started trying to do great things at receiver. So I started focusing on receiver my 10th grade year, and then once that came through, I knew I had it.
So wait a minute. So they put you at receiver as a freshman?
No, I was a receiver coming into high school.
So you were a receiver coming into high school, and then they slid you at quarterback that year?
Yeah, same game.
That same game, and then you just start balling out at quarterback?
Yeah, I started balling at quarterback, and then the school I go to, Miami Northwestern, 71st Street, the community is big, so once you do something on that track power field, you got the whole community behind you. So it felt great having the community behind me, so I ain't never want that to go away.
Okay.
So I kept grinding.
So when did the interest from colleges start coming?
My 10th grade spring, my 9th grade spring. So
Okay.
My 9th grade spring, it kind of started slow. Then my 10th grade year went by. And then after that 10th grade year, everything went up.
Okay. So the grind part of it, was that always natural for you? That the work that came with being like a great player? Was that always something that you put in, or is that something that you just started doing?
I'll say because I stopped playing football for like 3 years, so I'll say it was always on the basketball side.
Okay.
The basketball side, I always had it in me. I always grinded for better. So it just like when the football thing came, it came natural, but like I had to enhance it when I got to high school, so that's what really happened.
So you know what they say about guys who are basketball guys that go to the football field? They always wonder, do you bring that physicality to the football field? Can you play with that, with that dog in you? Mm-hmm. Was that something that you always had, that physical edge, or did you have to get that?
No, I think high school burned that dog out me. Ever since when I got to high school, I think everything came out of me. It was no more holding back. Everything I burned that swagger to me. I burned everything to me. So ever since I got to high school, it's just something that Miami Northwestern do to kids. So it changed kids' mentality, changed kids' whole whereabouts.
So now, one thing that I know basketball can help you with on the football field is that, especially at receiver, you got the speed, you got the size, but man, the athleticism, the jumping ability, the ability to the catch radius, all the things that you have on the basketball court, when you translate that to the football field, it's unbelievable, and you can certainly see that on film. So is that something that coaches kind of see and talk to you about, loving to see that aspect of your game on the football field as well?
Definitely Coach Teddy, my head coach at Miami Northwestern, and Coach Craig, my receiver coach, they always imply to box out when the fade coming, box out for the ball, go up for the ball. And then another thing is like with the ball in my hand on basketball, I got a nice handle, so I just imply that into my release game. Mm-hmm. So it go hand in hand.
So for people who haven't seen you play, I mean, I figure a lot of people will watch your film anyway, but pretend that they haven't. Mm-hmm. If they come to watch Calvin Russel on the football field, kind of break down your game, give us a scouting report.
On the football field, I make plays, hard to be tackled. I'm intelligent on the football field. I'm a great teammate. I'm a great teammate for sure. I'm bringing guys up with me. I do something the team is happy. Somebody do something, I'm happy right with them. So it's just a great teammate, make explosive plays. I'm wherever you need me to be out on the field. So that's one thing right there. I'm wherever you need me to be at.
So when you have that, when you're the top player, one of the top players in Florida, that comes with attention, that spotlight.
Definitely.
It's like a bullseye. Top player in America, the spotlight's even bigger. I mean, people are always coming for you. Is that pressure? That smoke? Is that something that you feel, or is that something that you embrace?
I say it's something I embrace, cause like I say, Miami Northwestern, the whole city is behind you. So like it's nothing you wouldn't want. Feel me? So I want everything that come with it. I love it. I love the things I get from the old heads. Everything that comes with Miami Northwestern, ball on that field and on that court. I love everything that come with it.
So when it first started happening, did you like it when it first started happening? Was there anything about it that you ever found intimidating? Or was it always something from the moment it happened that you was like, yeah, this is what I want?
No, definitely. I loved it. Before I even started getting on the field at Miami Northwestern, the day I came to the spring practice to watch practice, I loved it. I fell in love with Miami Northwestern because it's just like, I don't know, the school just do something to you. The community behind it do something to you. So, and I'm seeing the guys in front of me, feel me, love what was coming with it. I'm seeing the guys do what they do because they love what's coming with the game. So it's just like, once I got it, I was like, yeah, it's in my hand.
So is there a player in college or the pros that you compare yourself to or that you try to emulate?
I wouldn't say compare myself or like try to emulate, but I definitely look up to Jeremiah Smith. He's from Miami Gardens, you feel me? We from the same home. So it's just like seeing him doing it from where we from, I know I could do it too. And the way he doing it, I know I could do the same thing.
So do you bring that same mentality to
yeah,
the field?
I think I definitely got that same mentality because I know he think whenever somebody in front of him, they can't guard him. So when somebody in front of me, I know they can't guard me, and I know the ball coming down to my hands.
Yeah, definitely. So it's definitely an intimidating sort of presence, to say the least, just how big you are and you tower over guys on the football field. So now you get into recruiting. Mm-hmm. You got every school in the country that is all over you. When you got so many schools that are looking at you, how do you even begin to kind of narrow it down?
One thing I could tell you, I'm not really sure. The recruiting thing is crazy to me. Like, I don't really let it get to me. Like, I distance myself from it, to be honest. Like, I don't like being on the phone all day, texting all day. So whenever I hit you, I'm calling about something. Like, I want to know something. Like, I want to see what your program bringing. So you come back with good positive feedback, I'm definitely gonna think of you like in one of my top schools. So my top 12, it all came down to realness. Like I love it. Like I love the genuine people. Mm-hmm. So whenever that's around your facility, you kind of got me. Mm-hmm. You kind of got me a little bit there.
So how did Michigan get on your list? Like, where did that even come from?
Coach Moore came down to Miami. We had a long talk. My dad and my mom was there. So it was a great talk. And ever since then, I knew to keep them in my top 12.
So I'm gonna be real, because obviously coming from where they came from last year, they didn't have a real like passing offense last year. Uh-huh. They quarterback situation wasn't what it is now, right? So a lot of people was like, well, how do they get on the number 3 receiver in the country? Now, obviously, they got Bryce. So things changed a lot. So is that what got your attention, them getting Bryce, getting a new offensive coordinator? Did that kind of change things for you?
Definitely with a quarterback like Bryce, what receiver wouldn't want to come play for him, want to come play with him. So it's like, and then Michigan always keep good trenches. So it's like you don't really have to worry about too much, but you running your routes, doing what you got to do on the field, off the field. So that's distractions, But with that quarterback right there, you don't got to worry about nothing too much. The ball going to be where it got to be. So on time and all. So that's really all to it.
Got you. So let's talk about Bryce Underwood, man. Had you watched his tape? Like, what did you know about Bryce before you got here?
I haven't watched it at all, but I see all the social media war. So it's like, I know he can sling it. I seen him at a 7-on-7 last year, and he was slinging. So it's like, once I see that, I don't really gotta watch too much. I know you can do what you do.
Okay.
So that's all to it.
All right. So getting the chance to see him in person, talk to him. I mean, what kind of vibe have you got off of him?
Oh, a great vibe. He a great person. From what I talked to him yesterday, chill dude, but I know he about his business. So that's something nice to be around.
Yeah, man. And then you said talking to Coach Moore. So as you get into the visit, what have been your impressions of Coach Moore now that you've gotten a chance to know him a little bit? You mentioned him coming down to the school, talking to your parents. Now you got up here with him on the visit. What do you think of him as a coach? What do you think of him as a guy?
I think he's a great guy. The whole facility love him. Everybody talk highly about him. So it's like when everybody talk highly about you, I'm pretty sure they telling the truth. And then Coach Bellamy is a great guy too. So it's just like both of them, my head coach and receiver coach, I know great things can happen.
Now, they brought in Chip Lindsey.
Yeah.
Right? So the offensive coordinator, and they're talking about what they're about to do with their offense now, how they're about to change their passing offense in the future with Bryce throwing the football and with Chip being the OC. So what did they tell you about what the offense is going to look like?
It definitely, with a quarterback like Bryce Underwood, you have to throw the ball. Like, you can't sit there and hand it off the whole game. And then on the other hand, Coach Chip Lindsey, I seen him at UNC in the past years with Drake May, so I know he's gonna throw it. It's like Drake May had crazy. I won't even say he had crazy weapons, but he had crazy numbers. So to have crazy numbers like that with not too many weapons, I know you could come do it at Michigan with I feel like better guys, better O-linemen, better, you feel me, everything.
So how appealing is to you, not saying that they're the favorite, but how appealing to you is it to be a guy who could be a part of kind of chartering new territory? Like, we could be the guys to blow it up as opposed to being the guys that carry it on. Like, you and Bryce could be the guys to blow it up.
Yeah, it feels great. Well, it sounds great. Everything sounds great. I think it'll be a great thing to come pick up something that was great before and that fell off a little bit. Come pick up something and bring it back great. I feel like once everybody see that, everybody will be on Michigan. They talking about 110,000. It'll be almost 115 trying to get in the building. So I know it'll be a great thing to bring this thing back right here. So it's like, it sounds like Miami Northwestern. It sounds like Miami Northwestern. And this year we brought everything back. We brought the culture, the swagger, state championship game. I'm talking about our side was full, standing room only. So it's just like the play under that, I love it. The play under that, I love it.
So as you've been on this visit, man, I know I've talked a lot about the offense and everything, but what has stood out to you most about your time here at Michigan so far?
I won't even say I'm a weight room guy like that, but the weight room definitely stood out. Coach Sharkin, what he's doing, he definitely doing great things with the weight gaining, weight losing, lean muscle. So I love everything about that because I want to be a little rep. I want to get a little big.
I got that. All right. So as you dig deeper into Michigan, I mean, you talked about the coaches, you talked about the weight program. What else do you need to find out about them? What else do you want to see from them? And what did you think of practice?
Oh, practice went smooth. For a practice to go that smooth, I know it sounded good. Bryce was out there throwing it. I forgot the other quarterback name.
Mikey King?
Yeah, he had number 2 on out there. He was throwing it too, so it was great quarterback play from both quarterbacks. So
that might have been Jaden. But go ahead.
What's his name?
Jaden Davis.
Yeah, Jaden Davis. Yeah. It was Jaden Davis. So had 2 quarterbacks like that throwing it already in spring, and it was only 2 of them due to injury. So to keep rotating like that and doing great things, like, because some quarterbacks don't get threw out, but they kept going. So it's great. It probably was great.
And what would you say you're still looking to find out about them? What do you still want to know about Michigan at this point?
I just want to see how the season go. See how the season go, what the numbers looking like. Because I know they're going to throw it. I know they're going to throw it. I just want to see how the season go.
I got you. All right, so looking ahead, I mean, what other visits do you have on tap for you as far as the spring goes? What comes next?
I should begin at LSU this weekend, and then I'll come back, go to UNC. soon, and then I go to Syracuse right after that, and then Oregon, USC, and I forgot the other. It's one more school, Oregon, USC, and it's one more school.
Yeah. Do you have your official visits picked out yet?
Not yet. I want to get to all the schools first, and
Okay.
then so I could know where I want to be at.
I got you. All right. So let's fast forward and get to the point, Calvin, when you get ready to make a decision. When you do that, what are going to be the biggest factors in that choice?
Most schools like carry the same thing in the facility, so it's not facility to me. The relationships carry it weigh a lot in a thing that I think about. It weigh a lot. So then my teammates definitely like who I'm coming in to play with, who gonna be there when I get there, who gonna be leaving. So it's just like I want to go where the best fit for me, and I feel like head coaches play a great role in that, receiver coaches play a great role in that, teammates play a great role in that, weight room program play a great role in that. So that's all to it right there.
So who else are you going? Are you talking to other recruits? Are you talking to other big time guys? Are you trying to be part of like a big time class?
No, I don't even pay attention to that.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know who's gonna be there when I get there.
I got you.
Who's gonna be leaving when I get out of there. The recruiting class and recruiting stuff ain't nothing to me.
Okay. So what about the NIL side of things, man? You know, obviously that's a big part of what guys are looking at and what schools are doing. You know, how much are you looking at that, and how much are schools emphasizing that with you?
With most schools, I ain't even talk about NIL yet. Money don't play a big part in this decision, cause like this is not the last step. I'm trying to get to the NFL too. NFL, the college NIL money isn't nothing to NFL money. So college money gonna carry me through my college years, but NFL money gonna set me up for life. So I ain't really. I'm just trying to see what school gonna get me to that league. And make me them big dollars.
Okay. All right. So timeline for everything. When do you plan on narrowing things down? And then what's your timeline for making a decision?
Well, I'm gonna wait till signing day.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait it all the way out. I don't know like when next time I'm gonna narrow something down, but I think it's gonna happen.
Okay. So your circle, man, I see you, man, you take your circle with you.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I think that is super cool. So when you're not just grinding for yourself, it means more. So it is clear that your grind is for more than just you. So what about that, man? What about the people that help you get here?
People that help me get here, my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my aunties, my uncles, keep that discipline in me. Everything, I would say the grind that really keep it going is like, I'm from Opelika, Florida. Like, you don't really see too many people make it out of Opelika, Florida. Miami to be exact. Like, so for me to have this opportunity right here to get out and change my family life, that's what I think about every time I go to work out. Every time I get up, go work out, I gotta change the atmosphere for my family, for my little brothers, my grandma, cause like both of my family, my mom's family and my dad's family, we got 2 houses that we've been living in forever, and I'm ready to change that. I'm ready to change that.
So when you make your decision, you think distance from home is gonna be a big factor for you?
Not really. I'm not really one that want to stay home. I don't really care about staying home. But like it's not a factor at all.
Did you grow up a fan of any school at all?
Nah. Well, I grew up into Miami because my mom went to Miami, my uncle went to Miami, but I was never like really a fan. As the years went by, I stopped. Like, cause like the years I was a fan was like early 2010s, late like 2015, something like that. But ever since then, I ain't really been no fan.
Okay. So if we circle some games on the schedule to come down and watch you do your thing, what games should we come down and see you in?
Oh, Miami Central. Miami Central game, definitely.
All right. And if we were to pick another one?
I'm not sure it's on the schedule, but I know Miami Central on the schedule. But if we get to play Heritage, I want to circle that game right there. Heritage, who else? We get to play. I ain't really too sure. Heritage and Central, I know for a fact.
Those would be 2?
Yeah.
Those would be 2 to mark down? All right, man. Come see you do your thing.
Definitely.
Number 3 receiver in the country, Mr. Calvin Russel, man. Appreciate you taking the time. Good luck this season. Good luck with your recruitment, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice having me. Thank you for having me.
Calvin Russell, folks. Be sure to check him out. One of the top players in the entire country. I didn't ask you this. Basketball, could we see you on the basketball court?
Hopefully so.
I mean, I'm talking, no, I'm talking about in college.
I'm already knowing. Hopefully so.
So you could actually play college basketball too?
Yeah.
Really?
I grew up playing basketball. Basketball, me.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, why would we doubt the young fella? We might see him on a hardwood too. Till the next time on the next edition of the Michigan Recruiting Insider.